Today I want you to go out there and I want you to work hard. I want you to push yourself like you've never been pushed before. I want you to... Wait, what? What day's today? Oh, today's leg day? Oh, I'm skipping leg day.
Hey ChalkTalkers, welcome back to another episode of Skip Leg Day Movie Review. This week, instead of doing my squats and calf raises, I decided to sit on the couch and watch Bone Tomahawk. Bone Tomahawk is a Western horror written and directed by S. Craig Zahler. It stars Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, and Richard Jenkins. In Bone Tomahawk, Indians raid a small town and viciously murder a few people. They take a deputy and the doctor with them when they leave. So the sheriff heads out with his backup deputy, the doctor's husband, and a gunslinger to find these Indians and rescue their people. The Indians are way more vicious than the sheriff was ready for, but that doesn't stop these cowboys. So, here's what I didn't like about the movie. The movie is 2 hours long and feels even longer. It only takes them 15 minutes to get going and head out after the Indians, and it takes about 15 minutes to end the story. It leaves you with an hour and a half of them just traveling. They go, they walk, they decide to set up camp, they take a break, they sleep, they wake up, and then, oh, hey, guess what? They keep traveling for an hour and a half. It's like Lord of the Rings. If you took all the boring traveling out, you'd have one epic movie. In Bone Tomahawk, if you took all the boring traveling out of that, you'd have one epic TV show. So with all that traveling, that leaves plenty of time for long dialogue. And if this were a Quentin Tarantino movie, I would be excited about the long dialogue because he has mastered it. Unfortunately, this isn't a Quentin Tarantino movie. Zahler does a good job with the dialogue, but hasn't mastered the skill yet. It was good enough to keep me watching, but I wasn't always entertained by what I was watching. I just kept watching. For a movie that talks for 80% of the time and only stars 4 people, you'd think I would know more about them. You'd think I would know about these characters that are walking and we're seeing so much of them, but I know nothing. So here's what I like about the movie. When there's action in this movie, it is awesome. The quick gunslinging and tomahawking was done very well. I would say this movie is graphic but not gruesome. There are some gory scenes, but they all make sense and it's a part of the movie. The casting was phenomenal. Though I wanted more dialogue from Matthew Fox, he portrayed his character perfectly. And Kurt Russell is, well, Kurt Russell. That guy's amazing. I'll watch anything with him in it. The standout performance for this movie, though, is done by Richard Jenkins. I thought before this his best role was in Step Brothers. That guy's been in a ton of things, but I will always remember how epic he was as Old Man Chicory. And all you horror nuts out there will love the quick cameos by David Arquette and Sid Haig. Don't know who those people are? Step your horror game up. So, if Mad Dog Buchanan shooting Doc Brown is a 1, and John Wayne in anything is a 10, I'll give this movie Daniel Craig as a cowboy instead of Bond, a 006. Make sure to join me next week when I skip leg day and do a movie review instead. And don't forget about ChalkTalk. You can find us on YouTube, iTunes, or ChalkTalk.tv.
Today I want you to go out there and I want you to work hard. I want you to push yourself like you've never been pushed before. I want you to... Wait, what? What day's today? Oh, today's leg day? Oh, I'm skipping leg day.